Hey YouTubers, it's me, Monkeydragon here, helping all you green goblins out there. Well anyways guys, today's video is going to be a tutorial on how to get the nuclear killer on Black Ops 2. And if you guys don't know what nuclear killer is, that's 30 kills without dying. And this is kind of the easiest way I personally know how to do it. My first tip for you guys is one, don't go for it every single game. Just let it eventually happen, because if you go for it every single game and you don't get it, you're going to get really frustrated and you're going to start making mistakes. But if you go in this mindset, I'm going to try to do my best this game, then it's a lot easier and it's a lot less stress-free. If you just let it happen. Like me personally, I wasn't going for it. I didn't even know I was close. When I got it, I was like, woohoo! But whatever. You just kind of let it relax. But if you are going to try to go for it every single game, then first off, use your best gun. Don't try to get it with a knife or something crazy. Use your best setup. Whether that be you really believe that your M27 suppressor with extended magazine stock is your best weapon, then run that. You want to make sure whatever you're running is best suited for your kind of game style. And if you are, it's always a really good idea to have two classes. One for when you're playing against kind of noobs, and one for when you're playing against tryhards. And my difference between the noobs and the tryhards is this. The tryhards use explosives and they're lethal. So I have one class, I have like my favorite gun, and I have two classes for it. One, and it's an LMG, the LSAT. It's one class I have for my lightweight, dexterity, and marathon, and my other class I have flat jacket and tactical mass, depending on what kind of game I get into. So that's another really good thing for you guys to have backup. I can't really tell you what perks are best, but what I can recommend is scavenger and toughness. Those are two really good perks. The rest of the class is up for you to decide. If you feel that flashbangs and everything else is good for you, then run it. Make sure you run your best stuff. Second of all, for kill streaks, this may come as no surprise, but UAV, counter UAV, and orbital VSAT is really helpful. And for your friends, it's also a really good idea to run the same setup. Whether one of them wants to run EMP or something, but make sure, if none of you guys are really running killing kill streaks, it's less likely for your enemies to back out. Like if you guys are getting orbitals all the time, enemies probably won't be able to hear it. If they're garbage or whatever, they probably won't notice it. Or maybe even if they're good, they may not notice it. But they will notice, VSATs, or not VSATs, but I'm trying to think of the name, Lone Stars, swarms and all this other stuff on there. If you guys are all running non-killing kill streaks, they'll just think that you guys are really good and you guys are getting the upper edge. But especially orbital VSAT is a really good tip for you guys. Second tip, game mode to play in is kill confirm. That's my favorite game mode for this. Because one, don't do it in domination for this one reason. They really will use their equipment a lot because people will use it. Second, you're not supposed to be trying to get your freaking nuclear killer. You're supposed to be going for the objective. Bad player. But if you get it in domination, that's really cool. Kill confirm is the best one because it's like a TDM without the limit on kills. The only thing you have is the limit on tokens. And in this way, you get a lot more points for your kills because if you also pick up the tag, you get a lot more points, so you get your orbitals, UAVs, counter UAVs a lot faster. And if you notice here, I cycle through these things like crazy on here. So that's another really good tip. And for your party, 3 is probably the... Sorry, that's my cell phone. 3 is probably the minimum that you want to go for. That's about the minimum, because if you go, hey guys, I'm really close, can you stop picking up tags? At least 2 other people will stop picking up tags, and you will. You see what I'm saying? That's another kind of thing. But 6 people is obviously the best, because you can really coordinate with everyone. It's like everyone, hey guys, let's all go for the nuclear kill. Let's all put on UAV, counter UAV, and orbital. EMP is kind of an iffy thing, because if they're constantly getting EMP, they probably will back out. That's one of those things where it's kind of iffy, but usually those will do. If you want to take away counter UAV and put on something else, I don't know, like Guardian or something to suppress them, but you want to be really careful with killing kill streaks for this one reason. You may get confused thinking you're 29-0 and then go balls out for your last kill, get your 30, and you go, why didn't I get it? Because maybe you got the one kill with the Guardian. So that's a little thing that you want to be careful with. Second of all, don't camp. And I'm not trying to be like, oh, I hate campers or whatever. Hey, if you're going to camp, then camp. But what I'm saying is if you're going to camp, you're going to get a lot of traffic or enemies that are going to be going for you. And if they're running equipment or lethals or anything like that, they really will start using it to get to you. And what eventually happens, it will eventually outsmart you, overwhelm you, and just overpower you, and eventually kill you. If you run around, like here, I got lucky enough to get them in a kind of a spawn trap, kind of weird thing. I wasn't going for this at all, but it eventually happened. Just solely because I was running. I run around, oh, killing guys. Oh, look, they spawn back. Oh, look, they spawn back. That was just from running around. If I was camping somewhere, like, let's say, in that sniper hut, at the other side of the map, where people like to camp, I wouldn't have gotten this. You see what I'm saying? And this was obviously kind of luck right there, flashbang, couldn't see. But yeah, that's the real things I could really give you tips on. And I think it's that kill right there that I got it with. or it's this kill right here. That was the kill that I got it with, because then the car blows up, and that was me. Yep, see, there's the challenge right there. Okay, guys, my final piece of advice for you guys is one, or last, fifth, sixth, whatever it is. Anyways, is if you're lagging, don't plan on getting it. It really is, there is quite a bit of luck to it. Well, obviously there's a lot of skill, but there is an element of luck, whether or not you had good connection, this way you can get your bullets to fire off first, whether or not, the guy that you were shooting, didn't see you or something. There is a little bit of element of luck. So if you die, try not to let it overwhelm you. Think of it this way, if you went 21, or if you went 28 and 1, dude, you just got a 28 KD. Always keep the upside, guys. If you did pretty good and you were really close to getting it, then you just went on a pretty good kill streak. So anyway, guys, that's going to be in this. So like the video if you liked it, or if you found it helpful. Subscribe to me if you want to see more of my videos. Don't forget to tell your friends about me, because who wouldn't want to win 20 bucks? I'm Monkey Dragon, guys. That's all I got. Peace.